everyone, welcome to Otis Place. It's good to have you back on the channel. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing great. If this is the first time on the channel, this is the first time I've seen my face. Hello, my name is Hotabi. Good to have you here on this channel. I make videos on natural hair and lifestyle. If that's something you're interested in, then this is the place for you. Guys, I've been carrying my mini twists for almost 2 months now. So this is just what I did to it. Almost 2 months. It's past time for me to take it down. I'm going to take it down very soon. In today's video, we're going to be busting some myths surrounding natural hair. So if you're natural or you're thinking of going natural, then this video is for you. You might hear 1 or 2 things that you'll be surprised about, and it'll be also good for you to leave some of the myths you've heard that I've not mentioned here in the comment section. The number 1 myth I hear so much and a lot of people believe is that natural hair does not grow. Guys, this is a huge misconception. Natural hair grows, all hair grows. The thing is that you're not retaining length. Length retention and hair growth is, as in, they are 2 different things. So our hair grows, natural hair grows, unless maybe you have a deficiency or you're reacting to some drugs or you have some particular illnesses. Your hair grows if you are healthy. So don't believe this misconception that natural hair doesn't grow. Natural hair grows. The thing is that you have to make sure you know how to retain length. And some other thing that I think makes people believe that natural hair doesn't grow is that our natural hair shrinks a lot. So when it shrinks, you think your hair hasn't grown, but try stretching your hair and you will see that natural hair actually grows. When my hair shrinks, it shrinks. But when I pull it, you will see that this hair is way longer than the shrinkage is showing. So guys, do not believe that natural hair doesn't grow. Natural hair grows as long as you're healthy. You don't have a deficiency. Your natural hair will grow. Just work on retaining length. The second misconception is that trimming your hair makes it grow longer. Guys, trimming your hair does not automatically make it grow longer. What trimming does is that it cuts out the single strand knots, it cuts out the dead ends, cuts out the split ends, so that your hair, the damage will not go up. It makes your hair more manageable. When you're combing, your comb will go through. When you're finger detangling, you detangle very well and makes your wash days way easier. Now, when these tangles are not there to cause breakage, your hair will appear to be growing faster. But the thing is just that it is not breaking anymore. You're retaining more length than you used to when your hair was very unmanageable because of split ends and single strand knots. The third myth is that you must always use sulfate-free shampoo. Guys, this is not true. Sulfate-free shampoos are gentler on your hair, but sometimes you need these sulfate shampoos to really help cleanse your hair, to help lift up the dirt. I use sulfate-free shampoos sometimes, and I also use sulfate shampoos. The key is listening to your hair. If your hair is not thriving when using only sulfate-free shampoos, then perhaps you should add a sulfate shampoo to your routine. Maybe once a month or once every 2 months, depending on your hair needs. You need to listen to your hair. Don't just go jump on the bandwagon of sulfate-free shampoos and use sulfate-free shampoos all through, but your hair actually is crying for some sulfate to really cleanse it. Listen to your hair. Listen to your hair needs. Your hair is unique. It's not like everybody else's. So you need to actually pay attention to what your hair is telling you. The fourth myth is that you need to wash your hair very often, at least every week. Guys, this is so not true. When I started my natural hair journey, I was washing my hair every week. My hair was short when I did my big chop. But as my hair started getting longer, I realized that washing it every week was stressful. So I went to washing my hair 2 times a week. Guys, the truth is that when it comes to washing of hair, your lifestyle, your type of hair, the type of products you use in your hair will determine how often you wash your hair. Washing your hair too often can strip your hair of its natural oils, resulting in breakage and damage of your hair. So you need to find out how often you're comfortable going without washing your hair. When I started my natural hair journey, when I did my big chop, I was washing my hair every week because my hair was short, very manageable, and there was no stress in washing it. But as my hair started getting longer, it was no longer realistic for me to wash my hair every week. I started washing my hair 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks I wash my hair. That's twice in a month. And sometimes I can stretch my hair to washing it once a month, and that's fine. The key here is to listen to your hair. There's no hard and fast rule to how often you can wash your hair, but just keep in mind that washing too often can cause your hair to get brittle and start breaking off because you are stripping your hair of its oils, of its natural oils, too much. And if you go too long without washing your hair, your scalp is going to suffer, your hair is going to suffer. So there should be a balance. Just listen to your hair and follow what your hair needs. The next myth is that heat is always bad for natural hair. Guys, heat is not always bad for natural hair. You can use heat on your hair, but you have to make sure you are taking precautions. You want to use a heat protectant when you're using heat on your hair. You want to keep the setting at a moderate setting. You don't want to fry your hair or burn your hair because you are applying heat to your hair. That is going to damage your hair. Let the heat be low, use a heat protectant, and don't do it too often. You can get away with using heat in your natural hair. Guys, another myth I hear a lot of is that natural hair requires expensive products, and I used to think this too. I used to think that natural hair required really expensive products until I started my journey and started using affordable products and realized that sometimes for me the affordable products, the cheaper products, actually worked better on my hair than the more expensive ones. Do not be afraid to use affordable products in your natural hair. Whether the product is expensive or it's cheap, the important thing is that you listen to your hair. How does your hair react to this product? That's what determines what you should use on your hair. Sometimes I just whip up my homemade hair butter and I make my own hair growth oil and I use it, and this is very affordable. You don't have to break the bank because you're on a natural hair journey. Cheaper products also work on natural hair. At this point I think I've lost count of the myths, but hey, we go on. The next myth I hear is that you have to do a big chop to go natural. As for those who have relaxed hair, guys, I personally did a big chop when I was going natural, but that's not the only way you can go natural. I've seen some people grow their natural hair and all they do is they trim the relaxed part gradually, so over a long period their natural hair just grows out. They did not do any big chop. They were able to manage the two textures. So you do not need to do a big chop to go natural. I know some people are just scared of their hair being very short. If you don't want to do that, no problem. You can just gradually grow out your relaxed hair. Maybe I'll do a video on how to successfully transition to natural hair. If that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comment section so that I'll do that video just to make your journey to transitioning from relaxed to natural hair easier. Some other myth is that all natural hair is the same. Guys, this is so not true. This is very far from the truth. Natural hair is so diverse. There are different textures. Some people have different textures on one head. People like me, I have like 3 different textures on my head. Some people have really loose curls, some people have really tight ones. Natural hair is different, so you cannot use one routine that somebody with loose texture uses when you have tight texture, tight curls. You have to study your hair, know the type of hair you have, know the type of curls you have, know the porosity of your hair, so that you will be able to use a routine that suits your hair. Do not use somebody else's routine. especially when the person's hair is so different from yours. One size doesn't fit all in this natural hair journey. Some other myth is that protective styles damage your natural hair. Guys, that's not true. Protective styles will actually help to protect your natural hair. That is if the protective styles are protective indeed. You want to make sure that when you are doing your protective styles, when you're making your protective styles, they are not too tight. You don't neglect your hair under. A protective style will protect your hair if you manage it properly. You make sure your hair is still moisturized under your protective style. You make sure it is not too tight. You make sure that you still protect your hair when sleeping. Your protective style will actually help you retain length if done properly. It will not damage your hair if done properly. So don't be afraid to make protective styles, even braids, twists, using wigs. Just make sure they are installed properly and you will not have a problem with them. One more myth to address, but if you've watched up to now and you've not given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps my small YouTube channel grow. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, click on that bell by the side, select the all options so that anytime videos are posted, you will be one of the first to get them. So we are moving on to the last myth I'm going to address, which is that natural hair cannot be professional. When people say this, I don't even know what they're talking about, because natural hair is so versatile. It can be styled in a number of ways that can fit any professional setting, whether it's a slick bun, whether it's a twist out, whether it's twists, whether it's braids, braid outs. Your natural hair can fit any professional setting. So do not believe this myth that you have to hide your natural hair in a professional setting. Go rock your hair and keep loving your hair. I know that there are some myths I have not addressed yet. Let me know more natural hair myths you've heard in the comment section. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this video has been of help to you. Thank you so much for watching. Do have a blessed day. See you next time. Bye.